Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard. I hope you're doing well today. I have a little project that we're going to be doing. First, I wanted to show you the papers before I cut them up. I got a hold of the Graphic 45 regular tag and gear metal dies. So this comes with a tag die, which I believe if you cut the shape out, it will layer nicely on the tag dies you can buy, or you can just use it by itself, which is what I'm going to do. And then it has this middle piece, which you could use also for a card backing with all these gears and whatnot. So, and it looks like that when it's cut out. So, so I'm going to go ahead and make a tag flip with this digital paper. This is new digital paper from acdigitals.com, which is American Crafts, which of course has Pink Paisley and Pebbles and Amy Tangerine and all of Maggie Holmes, and I've just been loving digital paper. There's just so much versatility. So some of these I've made double-sided, some of them I have not, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them. But I just want to go ahead and show you the papers. I think I printed almost all of them. There are a couple I didn't print yet, but and I printed some ephemera. We'll talk about that when we get to it. So there's this kind of fun print here. This is her newest collection. So that's single-sided. Love these birds. So colorful. These butterflies. Very, very fun. This sort of Kelly green with light blue, fringy or stripy kind of look there. And this floral. I love the very folk artsy, but yet modern and light. Here is something, we'll talk about that in a second. The peacocks, it's got peacocks in it. It's beautiful. Look at this. Little coral and light pink and that green. There are the peacock paper itself here, with they're kind of facing each other, and then there's a peacock that has its open thing there, and then there's more feathers there. So that's kind of an all-over print. I did make that double-sided with this piece on the back. Another floral, and yet another one in the black background with pink dots. More ephemera, these pears, that's fun, and then a pink stripe on the back. And then there's these, this is one of my favorites, these little drink cups, coffee cups, whatever, lemonade, I don't know what you want to call it, but very, very fun. And I loved the purple with that, so I went ahead and made that double-sided. These shoes, this is so fun, all these different kinds of summer shoes. The lemons, I'm liking lemons right now a lot. I don't know, I just have this thing for lemon. I like to cook with lemons all the time. They just add so much to that. And then these little and signs are all over this yellow, so it's fun. Watermelon with the purple background, and then I put that green on the back. And then this is one of the ephemera pages as is, so you print this out, it just comes out like this. So you cut out these little strips, these journaling cards and little whatnots. Then I used PicMonkey. I'm a big fan of PicMonkey, and I just opened an 8.5 by 11 blank document, and then I just loaded all the little ephemera bits on there, and I resized some of them. So like you can see this flower, so I made a couple options, made with the cup, couple options here, the book. So what's nice about digital is you can make little ones and big ones, you can make it fill the whole page. Shoes, lemonade, and the cups. Now you can do this, I didn't have time to do it on my silhouette, but you can do the print and cut method, and then the silhouette will just cut this out for you. I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut these because I didn't do the registration marks on it, but anyway, so I wanted to show you that. So okay, so here's my finished tag flip. It kind of turned out fun, not bad for my first one. I love these Amy Tangerine papers. Were a lot of fun to work with, so I'll take you through each tag and show you what I did. Of course, I had my digital papers printed out, and so I ended up gluing a couple together because I wasn't decorating the backs of them. So some are double-sided already, and some are two tags stuck together with glue. So the front here, I might still put a sentiment on here, but I took the peacock paper, which I love, and I took some tulle and I stitched around. I filled it with sequins, and then I stitched the top and around the little hole. and that gives me my little shaker. And then I made this little rosette out of some mint crepe paper, some of the Amy Tangerine yellow paper, and then some glitter paper there. And I made some little strawberry banners with the other paper. And yeah, I like how that turned out. So, nice thing about these tags is if you don't like the order you put them in, you can always switch it around. And as people flip through, it's not like it stays in order anyway. So, anyway, I thought this was the most fun. So, and that is double-sided, so you can see the stitching on the back. Then I had this little die cut that I put one of the little, just a die cut for my stash with the paper. I put hello there, and then a little flower that has that watermelon paper. This one has a Spellbinders flower layered with a brad, and then I put some stickles on there, so you should be able to see that glitter hopefully. And I took some stamps from my stash and kind of stamped tone on tone around. This is, if you're interested in this color, went really well with the collection. It is Stampin' Up! Flirty Flamingo. And then I stamped there. And I took a Jelly Roll pen, so, or you could take, whoop, as I threw it, Wink of Stella or something like that. This is the Stardust Jelly Roll pen, and I went ahead and traced around these flowers, so you can kind of see a little shimmer there on some of those. And also on the rainbow and the camera. This next one is the strawberries, and I had Make Lemonade, Be Adventurous, and I sewed on the bottom here some 2 layers of crepe paper, and I put stickles along there. So on the back, this is one that I did glue another tag to, and it looks nice with a little pink ruffle. I tried to do different textures and things with that. This is a die that makes a pocket that I had from my stash, and I put the little stacked cups from the ephemera and the little book that I had shrunk down on PicMonkey, and I just fussy cut those out. I put some little sequins down there, and then from scrap paper I made this little book here that you can write little journaling notes in, just with some copy paper, and I just sewed down the middle so you can write. Here's a little pop-up butterfly. Kind of fun, huh? I forgot to put that in there. I was like, oh. So that's what people will do, right? They open it up. No. So anyway, a little booklet that tucks perfectly in there into that tag. And that's just some Stampin' Up! Cardstock in a fun yellow color. And I thought that went really well to break it up with some solid paper. This one, I really love that peacock. It says, "Trust me, you're lovely." I stitched around the outside here, and I did some zigzagging as well. I took a scallop punch, and I punched from 3 different ones of the papers, and I popped this up on foam, so it has one of them standing up there, and I took some twine and put a bow there. This one I did back with another just paper. Since I didn't decorate the backs, I thought, well, we'll at least make them look pretty. This one is, I took 2 papers, or 2 tags, and then I just sliced one, and I made a pocket. It's not very big because, you know, it's glued down, and so you lose some space that way, but it fits a little tag in there, or you could put little photos in here. And then I just did one of the flowers from the collection, and the yes, and that's that. I backed that with this fun paper. And then the last page is this one, and it's got the heart sunglasses, Obsessed. I stapled those shoes to there. Instead of cutting this apart, I just left that attached and put that on there, and it has that fun yellow paper on the back. What's nice about these tag albums is you can add pages as you go over time. As you have more photos you want to add to it, you can continue to put other things in here as well. This ring is a little oversized, but the only other size ring I had was too small. So this one is like a 2-inch ring from the Dollar Tree, and the only other size I had was 1, and I felt like that wasn't going to be big enough. So you definitely fit more on here and add them through the years or whatever, or you could add other tags as well and really fill this up. But I really like how it turned out. I feel like it's a fun, happy collection. And I love all the textures, and yeah, all the different things. Hopefully that gives you some ideas if you're making tag albums, some things you can do there with sewing and little books and things. And hopefully you like that. Check out that Graphic 45 tag die as well, if you can get it without it going out of stock. They're a little hard to come by. There are a couple other sizes as well, and they all come with other dies. So yeah, so eventually, hopefully I'll be able to get a hold of that. We'll have to see. Anyways, hopefully you enjoy that. Please give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And I thank you so much. Have a great day.